In the heart of the dense, ancient woods, there stood a weathered log cabin, its timbers grayed with age. It was said to be haunted, but the truth was far more sinister. The locals whispered of a demon, an entity that preyed on the lost and the lonely. One chilling night, a brave young woman, Sarah, sought refuge in the cabin, unaware of the malevolent force that dwelled within. As the wind howled through the trees, Sarah huddled near the fireplace, seeking warmth and solace. Unbeknownst to her, the cabin was not empty. Shadows danced on the walls, and strange whispers hung in the air, echoing ancient incantations. Sarah, determined to dismiss the eerie atmosphere, tried to make herself comfortable. But as the night wore on, the temperature dropped, and the cabin seemed to come alive with a sinister energy. Unearthly groans resonated through the walls, and Sarah's breath caught in her throat as she felt an icy hand brush against her skin. Fear gnawed at Sarah's heart, but she refused to succumb to the terror. Gathering her courage, she clutched a makeshift weapon and ventured deeper into the cabin, determined to confront whatever lurked in the shadows. In the attic, Sarah discovered an old diary, its pages filled with desperate scribbles and warnings. It spoke of a demon hungry for souls, but also of a way to banish it. The ritual required a sacrifice, a willing soul to take the demon's place in the abyss. As the night wore on, Sarah realized the cabin itself was a prison, trapping the demon within its walls. The diary hinted at a ritual to seal the demon's fate, but it demanded a heavy price. With a sinking heart, Sarah understood what she must do. With trembling hands, she performed the ritual, invoking ancient words and offering her own soul as a sacrifice. The cabin quaked, and a deafening roar echoed through the woods. Sarah felt an overwhelming surge of power, but it came at a terrible cost to her humanity. In a cruel twist of fate, Sarah had become the very demon she sought to banish. Bound to the cabin, she would forever lure lost souls, just as she once was, into the darkness. And so the legend of the cabin in the woods persisted. But now, it was not the demon's whispers the travelers feared. It was the haunting voice of a woman, forever lost to the darkness, that echoed through the trees, warning of the terrible fate that awaited those who dared to enter. Sarah, in her desperation to banish the demon, becomes the very entity she sought to defeat. Now trapped in the cabin, she continues to haunt the woods, forever bound to her own dark destiny. Want to hear more? Then join me next time for creepy and scary stories.